Good morning. This is a video on uh, doing a lesson in Google Meet using two devices, and then recording it on YouTube. And then I have other videos in the presentation that show you how you can use my web chat counter, my Express chat counter, which uses chat data, and also a parent communication system called Express T2P. So there's other videos on the presentation page. So this presentation is going to be the main one, but it's also a little bit shorter. Okay, so basically the first thing I want to do is I want to use two devices. So I have two devices here because otherwise the things that you present on only one device, you won't be able to see what the students see. And if you watch my long video that I made yesterday, that's about 50 minutes, you'll see where it's really glitching in the middle because I was having trouble with internet connection. And it turned out that the internet connection problem was on my computer and not on my tablet. And so actually when I watched the YouTube video back, it appeared that you could see everything that I was doing, but I couldn't see what I was doing because my computer wasn't able to read it, which was very interesting because I was recording. And even though my computer was glitching, Google Meet still kind of had it all figured out. So it was a little, when I was talking though, since my computer wasn't plugged in, I actually right now plugged into an Ethernet cord just to make sure for this video. But anyway, so let me show you how to do it. But it's good to kind of watch the other video to see what problems you could have in the middle of Google Meet, just so you're not too confused. Okay, so I want to use this device. The problem is when I was using this device in summer school, this is just a tablet. Okay, it's just an Android tablet, and the problem and with the pen. Okay, I wanted to use this device to write, but then I wanted the students to see me with the camera on the computer. Um, when I only use one device, even if I plug in directly to the computer, what happens is you can't see what you're presenting. So you're kind of going in blind, which I think to me is a problem. I want to see exactly what my students see. I want to know when they see it, and then I can know my pace. If my internet's kind of slow and there's a lag, I'm explaining either before I write or after I write, and it's really just not as effective. So two devices is going to be very helpful for that. Okay, so one thing when I go in to do the two devices here, I'm going to show you what the initial problems are. Okay, actually before I show you the two devices though, let me show you some settings that we're going to have. Okay, so I'm going to present my computer screen right now. I'm going to present entire computer screen. I did have a problem before when I wasn't presenting the entire computer screen. Okay, so I'm presenting the entire computer screen. Okay, and then what I want to show you, oh yeah, okay, so what I want to show you here, let me shrink this window a little, sometimes it's hard when I do it from the bottom. Um, the very bottom here, I do want my microphone on my computer. I want my camera on my computer, and I want my speakers on my computer. Okay, the reason I want my voice on my computer is so that during the YouTube videos, one that you're watching right now, I'm recording this with Google Meet. And to the right of the presentation, you see my picture. You see the picture of who's talking. Um, I, I don't use student pictures when I'm doing these live lessons that then I record and put into YouTube. The reason why is because if a student happens to take off their microphone and talk, then their picture is going to be up, and then I have to worry about privacy concerns with YouTube, with having students on camera and so forth. So I don't want to do that. And also, I like to measure chat data. I can't really tell people's voices, and so I have them type in the chat window. I have them type in the chat window good morning when they come in, and that's how I take attendance actually with the good mornings and an app I wrote. I didn't write the app. I wanted it. My brother wrote it. But anyway, so back to the settings. Okay, so over here where it says more options right next to your presenting. Okay, and the other one just says, I think, if you want to present it, there's a button there. Okay, and then see the settings right here. Okay, now I don't have the settings on right because I wanted to show you how to do the settings. Okay, so you're going to do these settings on video. It should change the quality, okay, of the video that you're watching. I'm changing it now to high definition instead. So it should have made me more clear. So what I do at the beginning is I change it to 720 before I hit record. And when you hit record, it's on these three dots where it says stop recording. That's where it says start recording. Okay. And as long as you're the only one talking, then you're going to be the only one in the right corner in the YouTube video. Okay. So talking with your voice, I guess. I have my students type in the chat, and I kind of consider that talking. It's really like they're engaging, they're participating, but they're doing it in the chat. Okay, so you change those settings. Okay, you change those settings, and then you go to your tablet. Okay, tablet or your phone or whatever second device you're using, um, and you're going to open another Google Meet. Okay, now when you first open it, okay, so sometimes when you first open it, I'm just typing in the message. And I don't know if you know this, but within our system, you can type in whatever you want a Google Meet to be called, and then it's easier to type it in because you made it a set name. So that's what I did right now. I called this one pre-recorded, and then I typed in pre-recorded. During summer school, I went into Google Classroom and clicked the link from my tablet and clicked the link from my computer. Now, when I hit join meeting, it immediately from my tablet puts me in as talking and video. So you're going to hear the noise like feedback. Okay, so feedback right at the beginning. So I'm going to do it real fast. So when you enter using your tablet, and you can do this before the students come if you want, or you can do it when the students come. They help if there's ever a problem. If I click join meeting, okay, I'm going to first turn off the microphone, okay, and the picture. So I'm going to hit join meeting. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. It would help if I was on my if on my computer I was on my tablet. I think my tablet doesn't have internet connection because I typed in this Google Meet code and it said no such meeting. So that's very odd. Yeah, I wonder if maybe I'm logged in as the wrong person. No, it's my internet. So let me just go to my internet. Yeah, I unplugged my Wi-Fi that I have in my living room for an extension, and what I did is I plugged it directly into the computer. So it thought it had internet connection, but it didn't. So I'm doing a mobile hotspot on my tablet. So I just changed to a mobile hotspot. I can't show you. I can't show you that because I have to get into Google Meet before I can present from my tablet. Okay, so let me hit the meeting code again. Okay, type in the meeting code. There we go. And it says the meeting is being recorded. Join now. I hit the meet on my tablet and the camera on my tablet. Now the problem is I hear an echo. I don't know if you can hear the echo because in yesterday's video I couldn't hear the echo, but you hear an echo and it's very annoying. So what I did before in summer school is I tried to turn down the volume on my tablet. Okay, but it doesn't turn all the way down. So I'm going to show you how that works. And it's kind of annoying, but it's very helpful to know. So let me present from my tablet now. Okay, so let me present from my tablet. Present screen. And I'll show you the problem, and then I'll also show you how to fix it. Okay, so you're here. I'm showing you my second device. This is my tablet. Okay, it's much faster today than yesterday. This is my tablet. Now, when I hit the volume button, except that's the big button. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's go back. So I hit the volume button. Did you see on the top? It won't go past that spot, and I'm hitting the volume button down. So then I'm stuck forever on this reverb. So that's why during summer school, if you watch any of my summer school videos, I had the volume on my computer, not the volume, the microphone on my computer and not on my tablet. But that's not really that effective, okay? Because really you want your picture showing from where your picture is, the picture and the voice. Remember, Google Meet posts on the side whoever's speaking at that moment. Okay, so I just found a solution last week. Okay, what I do is I go to Bluetooth, okay, and I'm going to share. a wireless speaker I have. Okay, so if you find any wireless speaker, okay, you can see on the right where my face is, here's a wireless speaker. I turn the wireless speaker on. It could be wireless earphones as well.
Power on. Welcome to Lansing.
Okay, then I hit Bluetooth. I pick my speaker, which in this case is dual motion. It's connected for calls. And what I have is I have it turned all the way off. So basically, it's all the way off and my reverb's gone. My reverb was gone. Hold on. Yeah, I still hear it a little bit. Bluetooth, oh, ended. I don't know why it ended. Well, because I just pressed it. Okay, connected for calls. Okay, there we go. So the reverb's gone. So I don't have to worry anymore about it unless the speaker somehow gets disconnected or runs out of batteries. Okay. Okay, so now I'm in as two devices. I can give notes to the students. I can talk to the students. Here I go. I write an equation. That one looks quite terrible. But basically over here I have others from my phone. Let's just write on this one. Here, we'll do a new one. I use OneNote, but you can use whatever software you want. Okay, so here we go, say math notes, 10. Now I'm looking on my computer screen, so I'm looking straight ahead because I want to see that what I'm writing on my tablet, okay, and on my tablet, I'm writing the exact same thing that just showed up on the screen. I want to see what the students see. So in case there's a problem, if I'm pointing at something, if there's a delay, and then here I'm calling this distributing. Okay, and example 1, we have 2x plus 3. Okay, and this is just my my Android tablet, but this should work on an iPad as well. 2x plus 6. I'm showing them this information. They're chatting, okay? I have them when they come in, type good morning. So they type good morning so that I can gather that chat data and use it for attendance real quickly in the morning. So that's another video that I have in on the paper, the document that shows where my presentation is. You can go down through different videos. And that video is talking about Express Chat Counter. And it's a way to measure student engagement during class real time. So it's really quite exciting. It's something that my brother and I made last week. So that I would be able to take attendance quickly and be measuring student engagement throughout the class. That's called Express Chat Counter. Okay, but you wanted to know how to make a video. So how to then upload this same video that I was teaching. So I teach all summer school. Okay, so all of this is taught. And then basically I hit, I stop, right? I stop recording. Okay, so I'm going to hit stop recording. Oh, no, not that. So, no, I'm not stopping recording of this video. Sorry about that. But basically that's what you would do, right? You would hit stop recording. If I hit stop recording, it's going to mess us up. But basically what we do is over here on the Google, okay, over here at up here on the right on my tablet, there's one that would say stop recording. This one says stop presenting, but it would say stop recording. Okay, so let me go over here. Let me hit stop presenting. And then let me present here, resume presenting. So now I'm presenting from my computer, but I'm seeing the presentation on my tablet so that I'm able to monitor what's going on. Okay. So over here, you would click here and you would hit stop recording. Okay, but I don't want to stop recording because if I stop recording, then this video. Okay, so you hit stop recording. And then what happens is in your email, in about, this would be a short video. So usually it's the whole period. So I would say maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, something I would probably do after school or during lunch, okay, is I get sent this meeting message, okay? So see this meet recordings message? So this meet recordings message, this on the side, when I click this, this is going to be the video that you just took. Now, it's not going to be quick, though. It's going to take a little while because it has to process the video. Okay. And then from here on my tablet, I'm going to upload it to YouTube. Okay. So that's how I'm going to do how I'm going to do this. So let me show you. It works best for me from my tablet. So I'm going to go back to my tablet. Okay. Okay, so you hit stop recording on your laptop, you go back to your tablet. Okay, you go back to your tablet. Let me go here. Okay, I am presenting. I want to go back to my tablet, present from my tablet. And you can go back and forth to present information from your computer screen and communicate and writing from your tablet if that's what you want to do. So it's pretty nice. Okay, so over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my email. Okay, so I'm going to go into my email. I'm not going to have students with this because they might see email. Basically, my emails don't have anything here for right now. So I'm going to pick the Meet record. Okay, I'm going to click let me show you here. Okay, I'm going to click right here. Okay, this is the video for the recording. And if there were any chats, there would also be something at the top here that says chat transcript. Okay, and I'll show you one of those. But for right now, I just want to hit the video. Okay, sign in as yourself. Okay, and this was the video. Okay, and the top right corner, so let me show you. On the top right corner, you want to make sure it's the right video. And actually on yesterday's video at the very end, I thought I hit stop record. I was trying to hit stop record and somehow I didn't click it right. And so it had another minute at the end of the video. That video is very interesting because it shows you all the things that could go wrong with video. And it's kind of good. Now, when you're doing that and it's in class, that's the only video you're going to have. Okay, that's the only video you're going to have because you're not going to re-record the whole video. So if there's a few problems, it's not a big deal for the students to see it. Okay, so on the top right here, where it says more options, okay, I'm going to click that. And one of the options is send a copy. Now, this is from my tablet. It also works very well from my phone if I'm in Outlook on my phone. So I go to here and I pick YouTube. You have to have the YouTube app on your computer. Okay, so YouTube, I'm on your tablet basically. Okay, your tablet. So I go like this, I call it a name. Okay, so whatever name. So this is called pre-recorded. Okay, it does not have the chats. Okay, the type chats are separate and they're separate from the voice of the video and the picture of the speaker. Okay, so let me go down. So pre-recorded, I'm going to keep it at unlisted, which is if you have the link, you can watch it, but you can also change it to public. You probably don't want to change it to private, but maybe if you wanted to change it to private until you see it, then you could do that if you want. So this is pre-recorded, unlisted. I'm calling this, I'll leave this one as unlisted, but it doesn't make too much of a difference, except sometimes I couldn't find it on my other devices. Okay, then I hit upload. Okay. And then it's, now this one was a real short mistake I made, this pre-recorded one. Okay, so it was like I started recording for just a few seconds because otherwise it wouldn't be done already. Okay, so this is pretty fast. Look, it says ready to watch. This video is ready to watch. That usually takes more time. Okay, that takes a little bit more time. And usually it takes, I would say, depending on your Wi-Fi connection, and you can do it from your computer, so that might make it faster if you're connected to the Ethernet cord. But I would say it takes about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Okay, so let me click share and then copy link. Okay, so I copied the link and then that's the YouTube video. But that was really way too fast because it's not going to be that fast. Okay, and also you have to hit stop recording on Google Meet and wait maybe 15 minutes, depends on how long the video is. Okay, so depends on how long the video is. These things take more time to process. So don't try to do it in the same period. You're not going to be able to quickly get it there the same period, but later that same day, it's definitely a possibility, definitely a probability. That's what I did with my bridge class. Maybe an hour later, I would do it during the break. Okay, so if I hit Google Classroom, I can go into my Google Classroom and I can do a classwork. I can do classwork. I can add. Okay, Google thinks I'm talking to it. I go to assignment, and then I make a new assignment. I might call it MN10. I have the kids upload their notes. Okay, and then usually I tell them what the topic is. So I name it, because then when I'm clicking on it later, if when I'm looking at whether they took notes, I'll be able to see what the topic is. So distributing, and then what I do is I usually put the YouTube video here, the YouTube link, and then I also put it in the description. Okay, because different devices see different things sometimes. And then I also put it in the link. So to put it in the link up here, screen right. Okay, right here is the link. I think you already know that, but that's the link. Okay, so if you click the link, then I go to link here and I put the YouTube address again. Okay, the clipboard. So there's the link. Make sure the links are all right. And then the topic, in this case, this was math notes, upload, save, points. I give it 5 points for notes. I found that if I don't have them upload the notes, then they don't take the notes. And this is a good thing that I can do for student engagement. And then do pick a due date, because it shows up better if you pick a due date. I can't pick a due date now because this is my actual bridge kids. Okay, so when I hit record, it would wake them up. Okay, wake them up in the morning. Okay, so I'm going to click off of this. I'm going to discard, but that's basically how you record it. Okay, that's basically how you record the YouTube video, and then you upload it so that the students can see it later, or if you have absent students. Okay. And that's all for this part. But make sure you watch the rest of the presentation. There's a 21-minute, 22-minute video. It's called a descriptive. It's very descriptive on how to use Express Chat Counter. There's a 4-minute demo and then a 9-minute demo of another app called Express T2P, which is I'm doing a presentation at 8 o'clock today on that. So there'll be a recording of that Google Meet. That one will be pretty good because people will be chatting. And when people, let me stop presenting here. But when people are chatting, then I'm going to be able to grab the chat data from the meeting and show you guys how that works. So it's pretty good. So I think that that's going to be recorded later, and then let's see. Anyway, so this when you see this YouTube video, because this is the one you're watching, right? So this is the one you're watching. You're going to be able to tell that I'm in the right corner. The first video, I was showing you one where I was in the right corner, but I'm in the right corner in the proper position because I'm the only one talking. So I would strongly recommend that you don't have kids talk so that you don't have to worry as much about the privacy issues for kids being on video in a YouTube video. So that would concern me. So that's why I don't have them speak. Okay, I don't have them speak. But with the laptop, and once I start to speak, it does override them. But if it just shows their name, that's not tragic. But if it shows their photo and their name, their live video, I think kind of. When too many people are in the video at home with their Wi-Fi, sometimes that creates a problem. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or Monday, somebody said the Ethernet cable is your friend. And let me tell you, it was definitely my friend today, because if you watch the other video that I have there too, on the paper, the document where my presentation is. Okay, it's very interesting. Okay, anyway, so I am going to wish you good luck. Watch the other videos so that you can see how I use Express Chat Counter for student engagement with the chat here, with the chats on the phone. Anyway, so that's all. Now I have to go into Google Meet and make sure that I stop recording. Okay, so yesterday I tried to stop recording and I didn't hit stop recording. So anyway, so I'm going to hit stop recording and go down to the next section on the Google Doc, and it shows the other videos. Okay, so have a nice day and good luck with starting school.